Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Markets finished up mixed yesterday. You had corn and beans higher on the day while wheat was slightly lower. All currently a little higher to get the day started so far this morning. We did get some FSA data released this morning. Basically what they did was kind of updated planted acres, then also prevent plant as well. Prevent plant or acres that aren't planted due to weather, acts of God, things like that. Well, they just can't get into the ground and they take prevent plant on it. So the prevent plant acres came in a little higher than expected, not much. I mean, that does take acreage away, which would mean less production, but the change was pretty minimal versus what the trade was expecting, so shouldn't offer too much of a sustained rally from that. But we did see the market trade a little higher after that was released this morning. It's come back off of the highs that it did when it was released. I think it was released, I want to say around 6 o'clock this morning, so it came out pretty early. Rallied a little bit off that. It wasn't sustained. We did get progress out yesterday, so without further ado, let's take a look at that real quick. So as usual, we're going to go over good to excellent first. Not really much changed, not anything changed here actually. We didn't get any spring wheat ratings. We're done getting those for the year. But corn good to excellent came in at 74%, same as last week. And then beans 72%, same as last week. Corn mature came in at 27%. That's a 12% increase from last week. Beans dropping leaves came in at 24%. It's a 12% increase from last week. And then this is winter wheat planting. So they're getting some winter wheat planted numbers. Came in at 12%. It's a 9% increase from last week. Getting some harvest data now for corn. Came in at 4% complete. That's versus the 5-year average of 9%. So we're a little behind the 5-year average. Makes sense. It's been a little wet down in the Delta and into the South and on the way up as well, so it's not surprising to see us a little below the 5-year average on that. No harvest data for beans. We will get that next week according to this past week's report. And then wheat harvested, the spring wheat harvested came in at 74%. That's a 16% increase from last week. So other than that, not a whole lot of news out there. Again, no freezes forecast. We're at the end of September. If that changes, we'll let you know. Otherwise, that's all we've got for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research market commentary and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.